music keep going for a little bit longer so I can... what should I call it? So I can give this thing time to actually start up. Yes, while this is going, I'll change the current game display because I need to do that still. And yes, it's easy to type. Hey, how do you know that fits neatly in one line? That's nice. We'll find out in just a moment if I... The thing which I believe I did, yeah, there's a Kami, which I'll go back to soon, but right now I'm gonna check out Punch Out. At least I think we are. Can we? There we go. Jeez, okay, that took a moment. Okay, I guess it's time to need to pause the music so I can get this started. But yeah, bit of a quirk is that there are invisible buttons on this screen for the solar, but well, that's whatever. Okay, let me make sure that's started up and do this real quick so I can make sure it's synced. Oh boy, and let's see exactly how this is gonna go. Oh shit, Jesus, that is loud. Why is that loud? See that I will be created for Punch Out. It's just that one sound effect. I maybe need to turn it down a little bit. Hold on. Turn it down to like this much by about 8 decibels compared to how it was a moment ago. Okay. I think it's some of the sound effects that sound really loud for some reason, but the music does not necessarily. It's strange. I'll keep it. I'll put it at 18, I guess, and leave it there. If this thing will let me. I'll hope for the best. Alright. So let's go with this. Oh, me, so. Well, this is not a Punch Out default. Oh my god, but I've forgotten to create a me. How sloppy of me. So we'll go with Devils. Can we create a me channel? Yeah, I'm sure. I mean, I know that they can. I've done it many times. Of course, this is no different. I guess we'll just go to career mode. I don't know what to expect. Oh dear. I don't know what is up with the sound, but I suppose Glacio will be it. I guess this is a good time to go ahead and start the timer, because I'm not sure what to expect here. Other than I will probably do badly, but oh well. Glacio it is. 110 pounds from Paris, France, record 199. Age 38. I'm not sure how this is gonna work considering that I don't have like the hugest space in front of me right now owing to the microphone, but I'm sure it'll be fine. Oh dear. Okay. I didn't press anything for the record. It just kind of happened on its own. Okay, I think I see how it works. Okay. Okay. So when I swing the... Oh, there. Okay. Okay, I just realized I use this to dodge, I guess. Goodness. Okay, I think I see how it works. I feel like there's like a real mode that I kind of skipped coming into this, though. What should have done? Oh well. I'll just, Because I don't know how it would work if I actually do get knocked out, which was what happened there. Curious. Oh, got like one extra cheap shot in there. Oh boy, also. I do have the window open right now, so if you hear these strange noises, don't be too concerned. Okay. That's something.
1, 2, 3, 4. Come on.
Okay, I'm not too sure how it would go if I were to get knocked out. Like, how do I recover? Oh shit. Okay, so I can dodge to either side, I guess. I don't think you would, I wouldn't expect it to work like that. with most of the
Listen, man,
opponents, but
if your
I guess I'll
punches
find
are
out.
blocked, you're gonna tire out.
Right, I'll keep that in mind.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, go!
All the way to 20 to really highlight the uniqueness of the French language for counting numbers. Go all the way up to 80 if you really wanna, really wanna show that off. Alright, well, I thought I was gonna be able to get, like, a little health back in between the rounds, but I suppose not.
6, 7,
Oh,
8. Come on.
never mind.
Fight.
Have you hit him in the face? You know, that is a good question, but I'm not too sure, like, okay, how to do that. Okay, you have to, like, hold up on the D-pad? Or not the D-pad, but the nunchuck stick, I guess, to do that. Which I had not entertained until now.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Come on. Fight.
Goodness.
Oh, zut!
Right. Ooh. Okay.
Vive la France!
Okay, like, it doesn't seem like he can do anything when he does that. The taunt, but I will also say that I don't remember, like, what the stars are supposed to be for. But, oh well, TKO. Didn't really matter. Maybe I should take a step back and try and figure that out, after all. We just,
Great fighting, Mac. Scratch that. Super fighting, Mac. You ready for the next challenge?
we just roll with the punches in a very literal sense. Oh, we have to, like, actually point at the screen to select that, which is curious. So we could move along to one Kaiser directly, but whatever, if I actually do take a step back. It had options, gallery options, I don't know. Controllers profile detail, it's under options, okay.
Hey, kid.
Wait, what? Oh wait, I think there might be a bit of a problem with
Hey, kid. They say boxing is fighting, backed by technique. Now listen
These.
up. I'm gonna teach you every.
like pre-rendered video things. Because I'm not pressing anything. I don't know, unless I'm like supposed to like stay perfectly still while this are playing.
Hey, kid. They say boxing is fighting, backed by technique. Now listen up. I'm gonna teach you every.
Yeah, I don't know, they just kind of stop by themselves. It's a bit of an odd phenomenon, but
Hey, kid. They say boxing is fighting, backed by technique. Now listen up. I'm gonna teach you every.
that is very strange. Oh well. I guess in the absence of that option, we're just going to roll with the punches after all. Well, we managed with the last show. Maybe you can watch it on YouTube. Yeah, we probably can, but I think we're just gonna move along right now. Belmac versus Von Kaiser. I'm sure I can figure it out, even if I would like to watch those little introduction things, but well. Let's see how this goes out here.
Mommy!
Oh, goodness. Ooh. Maybe you'll have to try a few other tricks. Let's try a few things out. Okay, I do notice that you have like, I guess, a meter for when you do, yeah. Oh god, that's what was it. Yeah. Maybe waiting for the opening would be a better for you to stick with. I'll try things out, I just tire myself out. Ooh.
Wo bist du denn? Mommy!
Okay, so when it says that, maybe it's like it's always gonna leave one opening like that.
1, 2, 3.
6-0, 144 pounds, flying to the Japanese tradition, having greatly in Rio. Builds. I mean, I suppose I'm not very strong the, oh shit.
Kuckuck, Kuckuck! Deine Stunde hat geschlagen.
You got to butter Kaza up with your jab, and then toast him with your star punch.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure how I would use the Star Punch though, but... I don't know. I don't really follow any...
Mommy!
I guess that's how you get a... Ooh. Well, you get a star at least, but... Maybe if I press one of the other buttons... Take it. Oh, well, I lost it.
Wo bist du denn? Mommy!
Oh, okay. Von Kaiser is 6-0 and built like that, he's not even close to 144 pounds.
2, 3, 4, 5. Come on.
I'm gonna be honest, I feel like we begin to comprehend that. Would definitely have to. I definitely have to think about it with different units. Like, how much would 144 pounds be in kilograms, for one thing? Oh shit. I feel like I have a pretty fair idea of what, like, what's the equivalent of at least the common feet in inches numbers that are seen, yeah, when talking about people's heights. Like equates to in metric, but 65 kilograms, yeah, that's really low. Probably like that. Not so much for weight. That's like absurdly low. Or height slash build combination like that. How do I use this? It would be nice if I knew how to use the star though, but oh well. At least I was able to figure out how to get the star that time.
Great fighting, Mac. Great fighting. You ready for the next challenge?
You're on rock number 2 in the minor circuit, I guess. Playing really good for not knowing the controls, well, I mean, it seems like it follows the same kind of control scheme as, like, basic idea as the original NES Punch-Out. It's just a matter of knowing, like, a handful of things at least to be able to beat minor circuit before time limit. Now let's move right along and see what we get. Disco Kid, who... I don't know if this guy ever showed up in like a Punch-Out game before this. I want to say no, but... Well, the FMV thing is not like immediately going away here like with the other ones. It's different.
Ready for this? Yeah, Disco Kid.
Boy. Oh, okay, that seems like that was an opening very well. Okay, cool. Okay, yeah, probably should go for the, goodness. Okay. A little bit more dynamic this time. Ooh. But he also seems like he has like a slightly bigger wind up compared to the others. So that's something. Oh, okay, yeah, I'm missing that. Still need to get used to the tell for it at the beginning of it. Ooh, okay, I thought I touched that. Guess I need to do shit, okay. Oh, shit.
Here it comes.
I think I have to operate up the, maybe I need to, like, aim low to, yeah. Like a combination of dodging and then Oh, there we go. Star acquired for all the difference that's gonna make.
Here it comes.
Okay, so we'll hit low to like do the opening, and then we can switch to hitting high.
1, 2. Come on. Fight.
Also, when dodging, like dodge into it, I guess.
I've got the disco fever.
The Dark Souls
Can you
roll
feel the
strat.
rhythm?
Send the disco kid to the dentist. Bust his chops, Mac. Bust his chops.
I mean, kinda looks like he already has to go. Pretty big gap there.
Uh-huh. Hey, good looking.
Oh, okay, well, the cheap shot there, but alright, there we go. Makes it. Alright,
Here it comes.
looking enough. Okay, another star acquired. Ooh, okay, Hexagon was just too slow there. Ooh, okay.
Here it comes.
Just one last jab to the abdomen.
2, 3. Come on. Fight.
Here it comes.
Alright, 3 stars. Okay, I guess you can in fact start the opening. Oh shit, well, there go all those stars. What a difference that's gonna make. Ooh. Oh, shit, okay. Okay, so now we gotta find out how do I. Okay,
3,
so we
4.
Let's go.
just wave these things around after all. I thought that might be the case, but confirmation. Guess I wasn't sure if it was gonna be like wave both
3,
the Wiimote and onto the ground, or if it was gonna be just the Wiimote.
6, 7, 8. Come on.
Oh,
Fight.
Here it comes.
I suppose I should be trying to find out, like... Okay. Okay, I guess I hit the star punch after all. Finally. Shit, wait. Oh, it's with... Okay,
Step
but
it up.
I can run out of time there, but...
Where's your hustle?
Looks like it's either with
Show the disco kid your New York
C
hustle.
or with Z
Stir it
on
up,
the
baby, stir it up.
nunchuck enemy. Saved by the bell indeed. But from what I've seen, it doesn't look like... yeah, it doesn't look like you get back fucking... literally look like they get back health in
1,
between rounds, so...
2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
So you do get back,
8,
like TKO,
9,
or just knockout lives, I guess. What do you want to call those?
Winning is like chocolate. I just love it, baby.
Alright. And lastly, of course, we got King Hippo. It got shied off at the mystery bout, South Pacific title bout. Got shied off at the beginning, but didn't comment on it at the time. See if I can... Oh, yeah, let's see if this plays out as well. Suppose it does. So, I don't know. Given that King Hippo appears to have no nose, I kind of wonder if it's able to, like, breathe in certain ways. Oh shit. I do remember there being like a specific trick to King Hippo in NES, but pretty sure I just never played it enough to find out. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Okay. So I guess when he's winding up a punch instead of... Oh, oh crap. That act very quickly though. Okay. Oh boy. And of course, like, barely taking damage. Damn it. Okay. Goodness. I'm gonna be honest.
Son, I wouldn't want to face this suck on a food eating competition.
Thank you, look, that's helpful. I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I ever got to King Hippo in any of this. I didn't look that much. Where that like, it's only like a second-hand knowledge kind of thing. Oh, oh shit, okay, I pulled too quickly there.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Let's see if we can somehow overcome, which might be a bit of taller considering that. Oh boy. Considering that he's taking his time taking any damage. Ooh, holy shit, okay. I'm not sure what I could have done there.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, I guess you can duck as well. I did not realize that was an option. Oh shit. Oh, that's a waste of that opening. Yeah, I don't know, this might be where I... Oh. Where I finally go down. A bit of a spike.
Son, looks like this guy's giving you trouble. Come to exhibition, and I'll train you for a rematch.
I don't think we're going to do that, but alright. Practice fight for you on exhibition, and then we can fight against boxer if you're in the fishing career. Without taking damage or getting tired. Okay, well, I think that's really how exhibition matches work in actuality, but yeah. Well, at least I guess something that's quite fitting is that I think I at least got to the point where... Oh, there you go, there's the lineup. At least got to the point where I was able to figure out all the controls, or at least all the controls that I needed to make the end of the minor circuit doable, but yeah, I suppose it's actually quite fitting that that would be the moment where we would run out of time. Because I don't really know if I would have been able to like do the like successfully beat that fight in time either. But yeah, it's Punch Out 3, that's about what I expected, I guess. A bit more to it. I hadn't fully even begun to get a imagine, but don't get a grasp on what the controls would be for this compared to like EOB. Alias Punch Out, but I suppose that has just changed, so let's keep things moving right along. I guess I'll keep this, like before, I'll keep this fucking, I'll keep this handy, just in case it happens to pick another thing that is also something that I would have to use the capture device for next, but we are going to find out. Oh, and I just restarted that, so even though it was not restarted. Yeah, I was not going to play it from the start before. Oh, well, whatever. I accidentally hit the stop button instead of the resume button. Oh, well. Let's see what else we got today. I don't think I have that many games on this list that would be in that lineup, I guess, of... Oh boy. I guess we're not going to be using this. I was going to say that lineup of needing to use a capture device, but to demonstrate, I guess we got Killer Instinct here in the arcade next. Oh, which you can't see because I have didn't make that visible, but there it is. Let me just quickly replace this over here. I end up coming back to this myself after the stream if I want to play some more Okami, which I probably will want to, but right now let me see if I can figure out how to best get this ready. Should just be a matter of getting a few things on the screen. And maybe even transplanting a few things. Hold on. I would imagine that it would be a problem, but anyway. This and this is, I think it occurs to me that I was gonna say this is like the one fighting game moratorium that I have for this, but fighting games cluster, yeah. But I guess I can exclude Punch Out V from that because it's different enough that I would consider it in the same kind of category as the other fighting games that I have on that. But there are a few other fighting games that are on the wheel right now, but did end up instigating, how would you say that? Probably instating would be the best way to put it. A bit of a moratorium having more than one fighting games, only because I suck at fighting games. And I don't think I do too well with them when I do take care of. I'll go through many of them in short succession. But that should matter right now anyway. Let's see here. Killer Instinct though. Let me see if I can... Oh shit. If I can get this set up, which might be a little bit difficult, because... Or at least take a little bit longer than I expected. Because I need to... figure out which of these things I'm gonna be able to use it for, because I don't think let me see. What did I ever end out here? Probably this. I guess I'll try this. I don't know, I can't, unfortunately. Kind of fumbling in the dark here a little bit. Let's see here. I'm trying to figure out how to get this on the stream. And also this is quite loud. I wonder how it's... the other levels are okay. I once played Orchid and Cinder in this game, and some as I played Glacius. Cinder makes sure it sounds when it takes damage. With 10 local, might be able to see that soon. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe it was... maybe this is what I needed? No. Right. Experiencing a few technical difficulties, but with luck we'll be able to get over it in this moment. Hold on. What's this? Let's see. Maybe possibly just confirm that this thing is going to be working acceptably before I do anything else. It looks like it might. That's nice. Alright. Stop the music for a moment and switch everything back, because yeah. That was quite a loud track. It actually just... I guess kind of unsurprisingly, this feels like it's... actually, wait a moment. Just turn this up for a moment. Yeah, available for your phone, but hold on. Just make sure that, like, strangely, bizarrely set up so that it's a lot quieter than it should be. No, it's actually, actually has a volume gain right now, so it's just, like, super quiet for some reason. Well, so I'll turn it up a bit on the stream. There we go. Where does it start? Where does it continue? 1 credit, 1 coin. Let's see if I can... how to put in some coins. Look, that should be doable. Like this? Oh, yeah, there we go. That's how you put in the coins, right. Sorry, I've never used an arcade machine before. With this arcane setup that I clearly have to be able to capture all of it, so... that should be enough, surely. Alright. We have Combo, we have Jago, we have Thunder, we have Glacius, Orchid, Cinder, Saberwolf, Riptor, Spinal, Voldor, and we're running out of time to pick, so we better settle on someone. Yeah, let's do Glacius.
DJ Combo.
Going up against TJ Combo at first. Good. Which, yeah. I would assume that Street Fighter-esque controls, model-esque controls would apply here in the ways that I'm right. I'm definitely mashing right now, though. That's like, you know, special moves you can do, what have you, but just trying to play as cheaply as possible right now. Goodness. I'm just, okay, just gotta see their snow get, like, outmatched by the opponent despite my extreme fighting. Okay, that's a wait, that's a kick. That's a punch, that's also a punch. Can't figure out like what the controls are. Okay, that is another kick there. Yes, that's high kick. Which tends to be what I for most of the time, but winner, oh boy. By combo. Well, I guess no one has ever played this machine before, so what do you know? I guess I'll leave my mark here.
Orchid. Fight already.
Just animation. The fighting begins even before the oh dear. Is there like a, I don't know if there's, I don't think there is, like a low block and high block, doesn't seem like this case. I would say I probably can fall back on my, oh shit, on my high kicks, but perhaps Orchid has me beat in that department. A few experimental moves, like QCF, that kind of thing, but doesn't seem to be serving me all that well right now. Maybe. I think there is a bit of a backwards, or not backwards, but like low block and high block after all. It's just kind of hard to tell. Please. Okay. And I guess it does make a difference if you pull back. Oh shit. Hitting some of these buttons. Well, I did put in 12 quarters, so... still. Yes, please. Oh wait, I can change my character, I guess. To continue me from where I was, surely not. If it gives me the option to change my character. How do we be Foldor this time? Yeah. No, it doesn't. Okay. Interesting. I mean, it's my understanding that most arcade fighters wouldn't let you do that, like change your character halfway through arcade mode if you continue. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. I probably knew how to do a combo like that, but no. Okay, that's not gonna happen. Oh, maybe they'll just get knocked down. Enemy doesn't retaliate. What the fuck, okay. I was expecting that to happen. I guess sometimes the obnoxious button mashing that I'm doing sometimes will play in unexpected ways. Ooh. Okay. Even when I do like the attacks that I feel like they're gonna have a bigger reach, it doesn't seem to really make a difference. Speed qualify, score qualify, but I didn't get to lead by me that time. Anyway, Saber Wolf next. How do those go fighting games will let you change characters for this game? Change characters, well. I don't think that's gonna be an issue right now, because I really don't think I'm gonna make this. Even with infinite coins. Yeah, there's the interesting combos. That was 9 hits. I felt like more than 9 hits, I don't know. I don't figure out right now. Which of these jab type buttons would be like the best one, I guess. Jeez. Oh, that'd be the best one. I hit him like well, hit him even once, yes, but get him like down 1 life. A bit different. And it takes away 2 of my credits each time that I continue. Which is quite curious. I don't know, maybe it'll be Cinder this time.
Cinder! Saber Wolf! Fight already!
I don't like fight already. Like, how much you usually wait for fight to commence in this, I guess. Ducking and doing level up seems to be more effective this time around. I guess we'll stick with that. I just like cheap him out this way. Honestly, I'll take it at this point. Oh dear. I guess. Jesus, okay. Did I just get double? Yeah, I did. I can't remember if I had already been knocked out once, but it makes all the sense. That didn't quite come. So what if we put on a few more quarters? We're gonna run out, we're not even halfway through the time yet. Hexagon, changing, I don't know, Spinal. We go with the kind of normal action movie looking dudes, but I just like spooky monster characters. Why wouldn't you want to at least give that a try? Oh shit, okay. Oh. Nicked him with the edge of the grave. And a bit of just a little of the goatee. Oh, just gonna make some progress. I thought that spamming the little... What is it? Oh jeez. It's just grab stars there, but there we go. It's back towards the screen. Let me put in a few more coins first, and then... Riptor. See if we can go through all the characters. Getting ass kicked by Saber Wolf. Yes, fight already. Fight already? Like, he didn't have more of a preparatory period after the last time that he had to... Oh, okay, so yeah, I don't know how I did that, but... I guess probably would help if we don't had any idea what the special, like, move stuff was. It looks like QCF plus whatever the left button is, and it's like... low kick, maybe? Low charge, but... It doesn't make a big difference this time. Okay. I think a triple combo, right? That's gonna be my biggest accomplishment, and that probably is gonna remain my biggest accomplishment in this game. Alright. Don't get to put my name in again. Let's fight already. This time you're saying already for the opposite result last time, which is not that. You wanna fight again already despite how badly you got beat last time? No, it's fight already. Like you already beat the guy that was giving you that that's kind of impressive, but at the same time. We got the... Okay. I feel like I've already lost a life, right? I don't know if I've seen that it is a good indicator of whether we already lost like one of the rounds in this or what. But jeez, that should have been opening for me. Yeah. So for all I know, I already like got me. I already lost the first round.
Game over.
Yes, that's one thing I would change about this game. Have a clearer indicator of like when you've lost one round already, or who has. So I'm not seeing it if it's there. It doesn't seem to be. Okay, but when I try to have the, I guess Saberwolf, the non-human looking dudes.
Saberwolf. Jeep Thunder. Fight already.
Fight already, yes. Oh, shit. At least. Jeez.
Ready.
Yeah, unfortunately, when I try and exploit the button mash, that doesn't seem like it's serving me that well this time. Ooh, okay. I actually haven't tried like combining buttons. Press both that way. I punch a bunch of I presume to be that. I'm just making that up, honestly. There you go, give that a go.
Continue.
But yeah, we're easily gonna go through all the characters before we even run out the clock. Fine. DJ combo now.
Thunder.
We can go for as long as possible without making it a mirror match. At least, just immediately. Was almost perfect too. Jeez. I don't really understand this, how like
Game over. Continue.
it feels like the CPU. I'm probably just making this up, but CPU is like instant recovery from some of these like quick jab strikes. Versus when I get quick jabbed, I try to block, but then it just. Oh wait, I forgot what fucking character I was for a moment. It feels like I immediately get like pulled into an infinite combo type thing. Yeah, I should have been over and over it, but I feel like. Feel this. Oh. I feel like I'm missing one of the. There's supposed to be like 6 buttons, right? For Syndicate like this. It's like high, mid, low, punch, and kick. But I feel like I only have 5 available for some reason. Like the one I would expect to be like a high kick does nothing, and the one I would expect to be high punch, it's like whatever. Just kinda fumbling in the dark here. Well, I took one of the health bars at least. May have been farther than I've gotten before. Just continue to pour my life savings into this. I guess Orchid's like the only other one. Right.
Jeep Thunder.
Without this becoming a mirror match. Excuse me, what? Okay, that was first time that maybe was displayed. But now it's coming back. At least I think so. Okay. Damn it. Okay. See, please fall for my cheap bullshit at least once, that's what I ask. Maybe need to be a bit more aggressive with the higher attacks here in order to overcome. Sounds like it might actually work a bit. Oh jeez, okay. Well, I have my little 3-hit combo to look back on the stuck. I feel like that kick, that last kick, I didn't feel that one. Just really should have connected, but not lucky. Let's take at least one health bar. I think that's something. You know, like how...
Game over. Continue.
Like how one Ruleful has those two books to go back to. I have the 1-3-hit combo that I got here to go back to.
Thunder. Chief Thunder.
Surely this will be the key, right? Oh shit. Damn it. Okay. So how do I do that? More like this, I guess. Track and the guy with the denim pants. Not the khaki ones, I guess. Very vibrant denim though. Which I was right about. That's being the key after all. We have to at least see what's next, but I think we've gotten to the point where it's kind of unreasonable to expect negative armor. This is what I have come to expect. Anyways, I know we already played as Hexagon and we didn't do too well. Okay, see, I didn't know he had a projectile like that. Okay, I found out how to have this guy for a while at least. And he turned away. That was the freaking attempt I was trying to do for an aerial assault around me, unfortunately. I kind of wish I knew how to make those uppercuts. Oh, there's some like different projectile I can do. Actually, I was not expecting that, but 1 pixel health left. That health bar at least.
Game over.
I guess we can continue to do a symbolic effort here. I'm not gonna put in any more quarters at this point though. Whatever happens, happens. I don't know. Okay, I don't know which of these characters felt like it was easier to get used to. I don't know. Maybe Riptor, I guess. That was like the surprise. Performance against Saberwolf had me stuck for a while. Jeez. I wonder if Riptor has any range stuff. Did I actually okay, no. I'm not sure that the one button that I was trying to figure it still does not do anything. Oh, it occurs to me that they never changed the like current game display either very well. Just as well for how well this has gone. I think you kind of understand now why I have my fighting game moratoriums in this stream. Guess I'll do it now, just for the hell of it. But yeah, we'll continue for like the couple of credits that I have left, I guess. Spinal. I mean, we didn't win with Spinal, but maybe that can change. Does have, you know, a bladed weapon, which feels like probably me. Okay. Be a bit advantageous in a situation like this, but maybe I found a bit of a spammy strategy that I didn't think I had realized existed before. if I just go back and like hit this button, which I think I have no idea what button this is. Honestly. Gotta give it up and try to figure it out. I don't think it's quite idea. That went too after all, but at least managed to keep things going for long enough for the more credits, but oh well. That's $1 that's gonna be left there. I mean, what does happen if you just let it run out anyway? Oh, okay, so whoever comes up to the machine next gets to enjoy these 4 credits for free. That's of course the owner of the corner store or the arcade or wherever this is decides to be a predator and shut it off. Oh wait a minute, or just do kind of I don't know, a reset of some kind and stop whoever comes next from enjoying that little bonus, which would not be surprising if that happened a lot, honestly. But yeah, that was Killer Instinct, which will be the one and only fighting game to be featured, at least a conventional fighting game, with the exception of Punch Out Me to be featured on the stream, as we established. Let's see. Yeah, we have a few more games that we can go through for sure. Let's find out what's going to be next, I guess. See if I can actually bring up the screen in a timely fashion this time before I do that. We do have the other fighting games that are here, like, you know what, let me go ahead and get rid of them. So, unfortunately, we were not able to today check out Dead or Alive 2 or Champion CD. Or Killer Instinct, that's one that we just did. I guess that one is now gone too. Marvel 2, the ones that I haven't tried out here yet. Lots of Ether. Smash 4, which I was all set up for, I guess. Oh well. Taken 2 and 4 and 5. Resurrection are the other ones. Alright, and now let's just reshuffle this a bunch of times and find out what actually will be next though. This thing didn't, like, completely mess up, did it? No, it did not. Okay, good. The reason the stream had stopped itself at some point, which maybe it did, but it looks like I got fixed anyway. It looks like it is up now. Oh yeah, 3's next, which I'm pretty sure that the only way that I found out to what the fuck is going on here on Discord. Jesus, stop giving me weird messages. But yeah, let me take its click off of this so that it hopefully doesn't do that anymore. And fortunately, I'm pretty sure that the version of 3's that's specifically got submitted to the chase is not really something that I would be able to like easily do, but I do have a workaround planned out for that. Let's see here. Which hopefully will still work, because I'm pretty sure it's dependent on some web stuff being present. But let me bring out 3's from that list and from the other one too, so I don't have to do that later. I do have this, you know, appropriately enough, this is something that I just can do this here, I don't have to remove it. That would be dependent on me using, oh shit, okay, that's a problem. Right, one moment, we're gonna have to figure out what I can do about this. Oh wait. Which hopefully I can do something about this. Maybe here? God, okay, hold on a moment. What if I put this over here? Maybe block 8 might work this way. Yeah, I think this might. Alright. A little dirt bit at least, but bring that back up. This is a different version of 3's, but I mean, the reason I brought it up is because, as I mentioned, it's not quite the same version of 3s that got submitted to the chase, which would mean that it does not have the music that would be within the version. But for this reason, all I'm just gonna do is I guess I'm gonna have to put this in a separate window actually, because it occurs to me that let's see what it looks like on the stream. Yeah, it occurs to me that I have to have the timer visible as well. So what I'm gonna have to end up doing is do this, which should just be a matter of doing that, and it is. Okay, awesome. But I will just play the music manually, basically. This 3s, here it is, which I think is gonna have the wrong cover art right now. You know, if that shows up at all, which it will not. Okay, let's pay that no mind. And just loop forever, I guess. And I guess get started with the timer, might as well. So let's see. We can use the keyboard or swipe to move these, but I think we'll use the keyboard for this. I feel like I could try out this game, like it's in a web version. Number 3 and higher will only get together if they are twins, so there you go. And we'll add only with 2, so not with 1. So can we make it 24? I wonder about this. Ooh. Oh boy, this could be a little tricky. Hold on. Okay, we made it 24 at least. See how this is gonna go. Actually, let's see why am I not able to see the... Okay, that's why. Need to be able to continue to see what's going on. But yeah, 3 is the bee's knees, I guess you might say. 3. Or these, I guess. We go by the specific declaration given to this version owing to remaining distinct in some fashions, I guess. We might end up running into some difficulties here and there, though. That surely won't be a deal breaker. Yeah, we made a 96. That's nice. But we get to listen to this music and enjoy it while going through this little exercise, at least. I would imagine that it can easily get to the point where you lose, but let's not be too pessimistic until that happens, I guess. Which I was expected to be able to do that move, but yeah, I mean it's 3s. Oh, out moves, there you go. That happened very quickly, but it's okay, we have quite a bit more that we can do here, surely. I suppose this is how it would go if someone were to actually play Tetris or something, which I'm pretty sure has happened before, and it's very, it's very avidly. Well, we made a 96. I suppose it's gotta be like our 3-hit combo situation for this game. I don't know if we're really gonna be able to do much more than that. But we can certainly revel in a few other simple pleasures. See, much lower score than last time. I wonder what the rank is like in this. Someone, my personal best is 867. Someone has done close to 200,000. There you go. Yeah, that might have been a loop point, I guess, but oh, by the way, where's the timer? What the fuck? Here it is. I don't know why that wasn't showing up before. Maybe it was minimized, but if I keep on top of that, it's still not showing up. Is it? No, yes it is, okay. Or is it? No, it isn't. What the fuck? Okay, maybe what I'm gonna have to do actually is move this window over here and now it'll show up correctly. Yeah, there we go. Jeez, okay, that's obnoxious, but I guess that means I'm gonna have to move this over here too, so I can try to keep track of things better. Okay, does that work acceptably? It does. Alright, let's see what we can do now. Really be nice if we could join some of these 12s together. There we go. Maybe turn... We have enough to make 24 and 48, but we need to like actually be able to bring them together, which is the tricky part, isn't it? Yeah, we definitely had not gotten to the vocals before, so I guess I wasn't a loop point earlier. Oh, okay. I really thought we were going to be able to sum up that, but I guess not. I don't know how much, like, helping to think about what your next move is going to be really makes a difference in this game in particular. Maybe I just suck, but that doesn't seem to be the case for me. I don't know, I guess. I also haven't spent any significant amount of time trying to divine its intricacies, though. Oh, okay, I wasn't even expecting that to join the big number, like, something I wanted to do, but I wasn't expecting that to work quite at that second. Oh. Okay, I think we're quite close to getting messed up. What can we even do at this point, actually? This, yeah, but only that. I mean, there probably is a trick to it, but it is beyond my ken at this precise moment. I do wish that you could join the twins for lower numbers than 3, but now, well, and it goes against the spirit of things here, doesn't it? Well, we can do that. Okay, we got a 48. That's better than what we've done. This is probably also, well, not probably, just objectively a matter of thinking ahead as well, which I've definitely been failing to do for pretty much the entirety of this. Ooh. Okay, that went surprisingly well. Thought I was almost done for there. Can do that, but then we can't do much else, can we? 12, no. We can do that. There we go. A bit of a twofer, just to avoid stave off getting completely trapped a little bit longer, but it will happen. We get another 12 minutes for this, so what else can I attempt? Can I be any more daring than I already have, technically speaking? Maybe not. Maybe I can. How do I go? These red ones out of the way. So I can have better access to the highest number, but that only somewhat works, I guess. Ooh. There. That's the best way I could have done there, I think. Yeah, that's 6s, but they're all only diagonally adjacent, which isn't going to help much here. I can do that, I can do this. Well, we got one of the 6s out of the way. Can do... Getting a little bit closer to being able to do something else with the highest number, but only so much. those 12s are a little too far apart. Even here, that's still the case. No, I don't think things like that will help. That also didn't help, not really. Jeez. Oof, okay, yeah. Well, it was a noble effort. I don't know how the fuck we managed to get like almost twice as much on the first attempt, but we can keep trying to find out. We got another 10 minutes ahead of us after all. But no, what's up with all these things, like, curiously having these sound effects that are way louder than the music, though. Well, I mean, the music we're hearing is not coming from the website, as you might imagine. Yes, can I get rid of this thing on the side? Yes, I can. Okay, that looks better. That definitely looks better. I don't know. Oh, okay. We can maybe get this closer to the 6 that's up there. Not really. We can do that, though. Boy, I don't know if we're gonna be able to get these two 12s together, though. It's always something. Jesus, okay. We're already kind of boxed in, aren't we? Yep. Also, hey, sister. How's it going? We're playing a version of 3s anyway. Things have been going kind of curiously today, but also curiously not as terrible as they would have. Really could have, rather, as far as technical difficulties with trying to capture stuff off of the Wii U that came up. That went rather curiously. Not as curiously as my bafflement at the intricacies of 3s, though. I feel like maybe the reason why the 1s and the 2s are different colors is because you're supposed to like the smart thing is that you're supposed to pay more attention to them and try to get them out of the way faster, I guess you might say. Not keep them around too long. Oof. I feel like there's also like some logic as to like where the next new thing that appears will appear exactly, but I haven't quite grown wise to the tricks of that either. Oh, okay. That went a little bit more smoothly than I was expecting for the last few turns there, but... Ooh. Damn it. Also, like, not doing a great job of remembering that stuff will only mix if it's, like, up against the wall, pretty much. So that will happen, okay. Shit, okay, something in the way that I was hoping wouldn't get in the way. Shit, okay. Well, for some reason did not account for what just happened there. That'll do. I thought I had to 24. Maybe I just had two 12s and they did mix into a 24, but they didn't play the time a second time. I don't know. I am evidently not staying on top of everything that's happening. That's the main thing to keep in mind here. Ooh. Okay. Shit. Okay. if we do this, yeah, we can mix that and that. Okay, we get a 96 again. That's like the second ever time that that's happened. So that's happened. Let's see if we can keep it going a little bit longer. I don't know. It feels like something I really shouldn't do is let my guard down. Kind of an odd feeling. An odd thing to have to think. An odd way to have to think, I guess. While playing a game like this, and yet it seems very, very appropriate in a lot of ways. Okay, we can get that there and get that there. Okay, there's a few things we could potentially mix, but they're a little too far away from each other. That's always a problem. And now we're moving stuff across the board. It's going to take a little too long. Okay, that didn't go as terribly as I thought it might, but I get the feeling that we are not long for this particular match. We get all of our big numbers like clustered away on the top here. Which doesn't feel ideal, but maybe I'm being pessimistic. I can do these mixes at least. Do that. Now, which of these moves would be better? I think if we... oh, either of them really, but... do this... ooh, okay, no, that actually kind of blocked me off from what I wanted, shit. Okay, yeah, we might be host here. Kind of slipped at the last moment there. But I feel like this has to be my highest scoring game yet, surely. Yeah, I don't think we can get out of this cleanly. 3, 6, 12, 24, but then it's over. Yeah. Made it above 1,000 points, so that's something. Well, let's see what we can do with another 3 minutes, I guess. Hey, that went pretty neatly, all things considered. How can we get another 12 over there? Not like this. Or like that. Shit, okay. Boxing myself in already. Yeah, we got all these 6s, but what can we do with them when they're all like not near each other at all? Okay, there. That's something. It's not looking great, is it? It's gonna be like my motto while playing this. Well, we get 24s at least. There you go. We could just get those two 24s together, but it'd be a bit of a tall order here, because we need to get something out of the way, which is not going to be easy at all with this horrible grouping that I've done. I can even do here, this, and then it's over. But I'll get another 90 seconds, plus a little more to figure out what other kind of shenanigans we can get into here. That seems like the right choice. Okay, that didn't. That completely failed to it didn't quite work how I wanted, I'll just put it that way. Because I'm bad at thinking holistically, it looks like. In certain scenarios, such as this one. Well, a few things are being accomplished anyway. You might say, in a very roundabout way. That, but then we're kind of boxed off again. It's the eternal question. Alright, well, 48, that's something, at least. Just saw that window of opportunity and I took it. Seemed like the sensible thing to do. 48, no. Gotta account for that for some reason. That's sensible. Well, we could make 2 24s if we could somehow get them together, but that's always a tall order, isn't it? Let's at least run out of moves here, because we're out of time. It doesn't even look like there's anything I can do here, like at all. Can do that. Mix, but then what? There you go. That's the end. And fittingly. Oh, I think it's about to fade out actually on the track. For actual seriosity, yeah. So I better well do that. I thought it was just gonna come to a clean stop, so I was like, I'll take advantage of that. No, just fading out. But yeah, that was 3s. So I'll bring back the other playlist. That was interesting. I wonder how much different that is. Like this kind of generic web version is compared to whatever specific, I think, mobile version, if I had to guess, the actual song it's featured in. But I think we got the basic gist of it anyway, so let's bring back the other playlist. For a moment, while I guess we just close this window actually. That was 3s.js.io. Anyone wants to play that, I guess. So make this visible again. The other window that I was at before. And spin the wheel once more. Let me take a moment though, too. Go ahead and plug in a freaking lamp here. Which is lithium battery powered, but somehow sometimes it, runs low on battery and it looks very dim. Which is not oftentimes something that oh goodness, that I to deal with. So, but we got Contra, which should just be a matter of bringing back the other little display that I had. Let's see if I can move things around and get them back to the way that I expect them to be. Let's see. This one should be a lot simpler too. Oh, okay, never mind. Whatever, doesn't matter. Just plug it over here. But yeah, this should be pretty simple business, hopefully. I don't remember if I've technically run NES games of this before, but I guess now's time to find out. Where is Contra? It's here. Why is Contra? It's ready to go. I thought it would be. Okay, that's a little weird. Alright, well, please stand by for one moment. Let me go ahead and switch the current game display. While I'm at it. Contra. No, Contra. Plan to play in arcade pit someday? Ooh, I don't know. That's a bit of a big if right now. Because I feel like time definitely in the crowd that's like aware of arcade pit, but not to the point where I wouldn't necessarily look at it and go, yeah, this seems like something that I would surely be able to do well in with like this specific like scope of stuff that they have on there, I guess, to put it one way. But it looks to me like the game here that I'm trying to load, Contra, should be ready to go out, so I don't know why it's not showing up in my thing. Hold on. I guess I'm gonna... did not have the... yeah, I don't think that would be the problem. Please stand by for further unexpected technical difficulties, because I am very well prepared. We'll go with... I don't know, with this. Alright. One more try. See, I don't know, it's kind of, for me, like arcade bit, from what I've seen of it, it's like... can be fun to like look at it cursorily, but you don't know if I would like... have a great time looking at it directly, like participating in it directly. Especially with the like old school game challenges, which I'm probably gonna be quite unfamiliar with. So it looks like the specific selection of trivia that they have on there. Seems like a lot of that stuff that's well out of my scope of knowing anything about it. But oh, wait a moment. Let me see. Well, we're in business with the game, but there's just one more thing I gotta try. Try to show it within a log that would work. That did work. Okay, awesome. Alright. So that was okay, that is okay. The freaking Killer Instinct thing was super quiet, but this is loud. Loud as hell. Let me see if I can address that real quick. I guess we'll keep playing this for a moment after all. Hold on. Here. It's got like maximum volume gain right now. Let's bring it down to here. Hopefully that's good enough. Alright. And let's put this on the screen. There we go. Just that simple. And yeah, but I love this will just work. I think I've also seen a lot, but have like hardly ever played myself. Oh, and it just like very quickly goes from the title screen to the demo mode. But now I actually do want to start playing. Thank you. Stage 1 jungle. Which is yeah, like fucking. As you can see, there's oh gosh, the controls that I currently have set up for this are not great, so I'll make do. Shit, okay. I touched that guy and died. That's unfortunate. Oh shit. Oh wait, I'm not dead. I was gonna say I wouldn't be too surprised if okay, I can also angle down. Need to keep that in mind. Yeah. Can I shoot straight down though? Yes I can. Okay, awesome. Should probably worry about the guys that are like right in front of me instead of the one dude that's shooting from below. As well. Oh shit. I think I began to say about how it's probably a little... oh shit, I can't jump out of the water like in Nico Nico, don't you know it? Oh shit. We're not able to like overcome the turret with our bolt gun that doesn't have any power-ups maybe. Need those power-ups, eh? Oh shit, okay. Yeah, maybe we are, but you don't stick around and take that risk. Gotta complete my thought though. I keep distracting myself. Well, given that this is like one of the two big Konami series, I've got like a crossover with... yeah, it went well, didn't it? Got a crossover with Vampire Survivors. It's should be only fitting that I should familiarize myself more with it, but it just hasn't happened. I don't know. I think you can probably kind of... you can probably kind of tell why, but that would be a little... of me, I guess, considering that, you know, this is about how difficult the arcade-style Castlevania games also are. Can probably make it better than a bridge, but I will be able to do that this time. I do know that Contra definitely has some newer games as well. A bit of that. I wonder if those would be like comparable to like some of the newer Castlevania games as well, compared to like, or relative I should say, in regards to the difficulty drop off compared to like old school era like this. I'm gonna be honest, like one of the comments that I run into when it's how people talk about Academy, which I brought up before tonight, which kind of baffles me, is like apparently some people don't like the game because it's too easy. Which, I don't know, that seems like a weird thing to be mad about. I think I also disagree with that, but maybe it's like a more adaptive kind of thing, like you would only say that after you've already gotten used to all the systems in it. Oh dear. Oh shit, okay then. Not quite go as I planned, as you might imagine. As I'd hoped, as I intended. Oh shit. Try to jump, I have to jump and then fucking aim down. Down. Which is what I'm having a bit of trouble here with here. It occurs to me too that this is one of the games that has a canonical override. Where do you input that? Is it in this screen? Is it in the title screen? It's probably in the title screen. Maybe I'll try that out. I mean, you can kind of tell them certainly the kind of player that could use something like that. Oh shit. I continue to demonstrate that. Yeah, everything's out when... Well, this time I made it across bridge, so that's something. Oh shit, okay, well, mostly anyway. It's probably better if I have a better angle from which to go around the shooting guys there, and the turret too. Ooh. Shit, oh, Christ. I need to be less ambitious with how I approach the these types of guns, with how many freaking turrets they can, how many bullets they can launch at once. These turrets with how many bullets they can launch at once. Would be the right way to say what I just said. Okay, yeah. Let's try that again, but this time let me like bring us back to the title screen. Reset. Let's see if this works. Just off the top, right? Okay, I think the way I have this set up, which like I would say is suboptimal, but I think it would be like. Did we do it? Yes, I did. I guess I must have. Did it actually trigger though? Because it immediately took me into the fucking demo mode. So oh, there we go. It did work. Rest 30. That's what I wanted to see. I don't know why it's be fancy that time and like fucking come out jumping like I was playing Killer Instinct. Worked about as well as it did for me on that game. Oh. Well, this is why we have this. I mean, I say this if we planned it all, but can I at least grab the power up? Okay, this guy. Okay, I was gonna say. Seems like he might be able to turn around, which would certainly be a boon for me, but. Oh shit. Yeah, we can't shoot straight down without jumping. Remember that. Oh shit, okay. Careful. Oh gosh, okay. So even with the little, what do you call it, safety net, I guess, safety line, lifeline of all these extra lives, I still feel very nervy, especially with, oh Jesus, how dynamically the fucking enemies are able to aim compared to me. Oh, laser, I think. I would imagine. I in order for it to actually travel across the screen, I need to friggin' give it time to do that. Otherwise, I'll just go away. Oh dear. Something else to keep in mind, I guess. Oh dear. Oh, there goes a laser. Upwards. Oh shit, okay, I was not expecting that either. That was rather unfortunate. Let me see if I can at least get past this boss. Oh shit. If I at least can get past this fucking... yeah, this... take care of the fucking... turret that's down there. That would be one thing. That would sadly... do I stand here and shoot? Do I just stand here and shoot? Okay. There we go. That's one level completed. How many lives did I lose already? 4. Okay, not as many as I was expecting. Still quite a bit though. Oh boy. Oh goodness. Is this like an endurance run, or do we actually have to? Okay, we actually have to do stuff here. It's not like a... give this up and that's it. Okay, I will admit I'm pretty sure I've never seen like this level being played for more like than a few moments. I don't think so. I remember these effects. Oh, jeez. Probably make it to the dodge, you know, like in Killer Instinct. Really failing to do that. It's really bad at using the intended game mechanics properly. That's nothing else that's been put into evidence here. Oh, okay, you have to like hold down. I suppose it should be self-explanatory, but not to me apparently. Can I dodge all bullets if I just stay down the entire time? Oh shit, okay, no. Well, maybe all bullets, but not all hazards, evidently. Imagine that. Okay, there we go. Well, will I be able to get past this level with all my extra lives anyway? Am I even doing anything? Okay. That also does not tell me about the grenades. Noted. I feel like I have to hit these things first before I'm able to hit the big round thing. Oh. Do I have to jump to hit the thing that's up there? I think that might not be the case, but well. Never mind. Okay, so I just needed to not be ducked, I guess. Be that unnecessarily difficult. Oh shit, oh god. I would like to get rid of these guns, given that that appears that would leave this thing defenseless, but wonder if I can reliably do that. Oh shit. Can I shoot these guns while they're retracted? Probably not, right? Don't expect as much. Jeez, it's gonna be pretty difficult to dodge. No, I think I can shoot them, but then, like, destroy them without when they're, you know, shooting. Exposed. Oh shit. It's difficult to walk, okay? It's one of the trickiest things to do in video games. Why do you think they have so many walk-ins? Oh, you can blow that thing up? Okay, well, I learned something new to add to my repertoire. Alright, you know. Really did help to fucking give yourself a ton of extra lives. How much longer I can keep it going though? Like, it's not really like very straightforward at all, even with this little safety net, because it's running thin already. Yes. Laser, I guess we'll take it. How am I gonna get past this? Okay. I'd like to imagine that those rocks are not like a hazard until they actually... oh shit. They actually come loose. I wanna see. It's a bit of a tragedy that the freaking... shit. the laser can't have like a bunch of different projectiles at once if you spam it, so that's right. Fair, I think. Oh well. So it can't have everything. It does have like a piercing effect, I guess you could call it. By the looks of it, it just keeps going. Oh shit. I'm still kind of nonplussed by that, you know, weird old school effect of you can't touch the enemies, but because you die, but if they touch you, you die. But obviously if you touch them, just nothing happens. But I guess they are wearing some kind of armor and they're just shirtless. Maybe that can counter it. Oh shit. I heard a different sound effect. I don't know what that means. It's like I got an extra life or something. Ooh. Oh jeez. I was so sure I was gonna get got by one of those bullets, but now I got got by some guy sneaking up at me. That wasn't very cash money. And from what I can see, the friggin' destruction of this waterfall seems like it may have inspired the completely nonsensical structure of the fucking, like the Duke's Archives in Dark Souls. Oh, hey, look who it is. Say as if I know who it is, but I don't think I know who it is. It is a boss from Contra that I'm pretty sure I just remember from seeing on iMockery.com back in the day, because they used to do like sprite comics. Oh shit. By back in the day I probably mean like about as long ago now as Contra was long ago at that time. Approximately. Maybe a little bit longer actually. Wonder if I'll be able to overcome this fella. Doesn't seem to be doing that right. Like, I want to imagine that shooting them out is like the other way to go. It looks like that's a yes. Salmon with a spread gun. We got about 5 minutes to go. We made it to base 2. Oh, it's gonna be like another weird perspective stages, I guess. Okay. Goody. Okay. Oh shit. Pressing the wrong buttons here. Might be, this might be where I run out of lives. Let's see. I feel like I didn't do quite as badly as I could have on the, fucking... oh shit. On the waterfall stage, but even so. Oh shit, okay, you can actually shoot these things. I didn't realize. So, you can be very, very protected by just ducking the entire time. I wasn't even making that up. It actually is the case, so it's the only thing that can protect you against is those grenades. Oh, it actually went better than I thought it would. Oh shit, I gotta remember too that you can't move sideways when you're ducked. Kinda like in, you know, in fighting games, like Killer Instinct. That's sort of the case. Dear. Okay, I would like an opening to be able to move, please, but it's kind of difficult. This freaking Jester soldiers, I'm almost out of lives. I just noticed the actual lives displayed on the side there is like it's empty now. Oh, we can get power-ups here, I guess. Maybe, possibly. See, what are these things that they're like deploying? Try and mess me up here. They're like little rolling pins. Futuristic rolling pins. Maybe like sticks of... oh shit. I still have 1 life left though, right? Surely. At least reaching out of this stage, I wonder. Probably not, if it just keeps going. Do I need to jump to hit the other thing that I need to hit here? Maybe. Maybe I do. Yeah, I believe I do. Okay, how does this work? In this perspective, it's... Oh dear. Oh, right commando. I think I just accidentally moved up a little bit and touched the electric fence thing, I guess, but... oh dear. Okay, I think I'm done for. Yep, game over. I guess I can continue, but what happens if I do that? I can't, like, get another... No, never mind, I can't get more... Never mind, I can just keep spamming it. I wasn't expecting that. Okay, so... If I really feel like beating Contra someday, I can just spam it. The third lives code every time I die. That is somewhat unexpected, I will say. Oh, shit. I mean, I suppose I should probably tell you, like, my degree of unfamiliarity with this game, that I wasn't, like... I knew about the Konami code, but, I didn't know, like, all the mechanics associated with it. But the only game that actually comes to mind, funnily enough, where you can input the Konami code and have something happen that I actually played firsthand. Anytime within recent history, that wasn't this one, was, friggin' Coke Servant Witches 3. They have a thing for that in that game. Neat, but... Gosh. I'm surprised, I was gonna say, I'm surprised that I haven't been getting shot to death. By this so far, but let's see if 1 minute's gonna be enough for me to complete the second base in light of all this. How many bullets? Okay, not that many bullets to take down one of those guns on the wall. Oh, we need to duck, actually. There you go. I'm glowing. I wonder if that's going to make a difference for what's coming up here. We can overcome these kind of weird NES experiments in trying to display 3D graphics, like with Contra and Zelda 1. It is a bit more trippy than what they did here. So here, just like, yeah, these sprites actually get larger as they approach the foreground, but in Zelda, it's like they don't actually change depth or anything, they just layer themselves in a weird way that makes it look like they have depth. Is this the end of the second base stage at least? Can we find out? Because we're out of time, but let's see if we can at least exit the second base stage and watch another boss. Dude. But imagine that there's definitely a few more stages to go after this. We can at least finish this boss. I'm pretty sure just, rattling off the track names for this game that are in the chase in my head. Pretty sure there's at least a few more things to worry about after this. So I don't think we'll be finishing the game here. See if we can at least overcome, with my second set of 30 lives, overcome this boss. Well, maybe not if we're, like, continually getting owned. Yeah, we got one of them. It'll make it a little bit easier to deal with the others. The other, singular, I guess, technically. That splits into two. And then the split ones shoot crap at you. In your base cleared. That's good. What about ancient internet stuff? Snowfield. I wonder how much more is left for Snowfield, but we need to at least stir up the Snowfield a little bit as we end things off and move on. See if I can fit like one or two more games into this, and then call it. Because me thinks that will be it for Contra right now. been successfully demoed, and yeah, it seems like a game that would be pretty fitting for like a quick run through if you just maybe you're like me and you just feel nothing of abusing the Further Lives code repeatedly because you are not the type to derive like a huge amount of enjoyment from like the old school difficulty like that. But at any rate, let's see what else we got. And what you know, Contra 3 was so the game I was playing before that started up. The old playlist here. What else do we have for now? Let's thin out the list a little bit more at least. Oh boy. Super Hexagon is the answer, which an interesting addition. An interesting happenstance. Considering that this is, it has a chip-sold soundtrack, which makes it one of those games that's kind of like... I just kind of scratch my head when I see other people doing the big yo over it, but we'll check it out anyway. Wonder if it'll go any differently than down with the last, I must assume this is some kind of puzzle game. Perhaps controllable with the...
Super Hexagon.
I do have my controller, but perhaps controllable with the mouse, who knows. I suppose I'll soon find out. Hexagon, there we go. I guess we'll put Hexagon underneath so it doesn't cut off. Doesn't cut off the last bit of the N at the end. Super Hexagore. And it should just be a matter of doing software capture again, but for this it looks like it doesn't use exclusive full screen, so it should be fine, hopefully. Here we go. Right, let's interrupt this particular Valkyrie profile track, which will hopefully boost in at some point. Oops. Okay, so we can do it with the both the controller and the mouse, it looks like. No idea how this plays. We're gonna find out. T best time 0, 8 to start. You know what, since it is we're approaching midnight, let me take a quick peek at the little behind the scenes here. I have a few things in my little practice thing that I want to go over ideally before that happens, so let's see if we can blaze through them. There are 11 things. This is Drink Red Crest from Chibarobo. This is LB8 from 74. This is opening for Snake Pass. Again, because it was introduced to me today. Probably gonna apply to the rest of these. That's right. It Wonders too. It's the same thing. That's Mario RPG Battle Victory, won't you know it? And this is Jingle Invincible from Sonic Heroes, which, fittingly enough, has a very easy mnemonic. You just the name of the track. And this is Gates of Infinity from Gates of Infinity is the game. Scorching Desert track. There we go. Right. Boom. That's out of the way. Little bonus material there. Which you could have chosen to follow along with, maybe, I don't know. Let's see. But on to Super Hexagon. Let's see. Yeah, Scorching Desert, which ended up on that particular lineup of tracks because I forgot it earlier. Difficulty hard, Hexagon, Hexagonist. Oh, we got harder and hardest. I see. But I guess I'll do the controller. I don't know, because I don't know how I would control this without. I'll go ahead and start the timer now, and then start this up.
Begin.
Press left and right to move around the hexagon. Alright. Yeah, it's probably his thing with... Oh shit, okay. Okay, I see. I see. Can't wish there was a more precise way to control this, but...
Game
shit.
over.
Let's try that again.
Begin.
Is it like... Each difficulty mode has its own track. Is that how this works?
Line. Excellent.
Wow. Thanks.
Game over.
Rip. Level 2 line, next level 20 seconds, last 15, 26.
Begin.
Oh, wait, it's doing something different now at least.
Game
Gosh.
over.
Yeah, I don't know, I feel like this would be better if you're like one tap of the button. Would you like one like face of the hexagon in that direction? That it just feels kind of floating like this. I gotta say.
Line. Excellent.
Okay. Jesus Christ, okay. I guess then you couldn't do this quite so... okay, I guess it's also fine to... oh yes. Fine to run into these obstacles sideways. That doesn't kill you, oh
Game
shit.
over.
No. Not risky. I guess we'll keep going for just a little bit longer. Just keep going a little bit quickly. I don't know, this doesn't strike me, this doesn't strike me as the kind of thing that I would want to
Game over.
keep playing for extended amounts of time. For several reasons, but let's see.
Begin.
Well, it has its a lot of time here, so let's honor that.
Line. Game over.
And yeah, this visual sort of like
Begin.
supposed to be part of the challenge, but it's just kind of not conducive to good performance.
Game over.
What if we go back to stage, like what if we turn it up even more? Surely we'll do even better. And the even harder stage. Is it a different track? Oh, yeah, I can't remember. So I think the first track that was playing, at least in the previous stage, was Courtesy. This one,
Begin.
I don't know.
Excellent.
Up here, the very beginning. Surprisingly, you know, shockingly,
Begin.
I don't particularly
Game over. Begin.
tend to listen to Super Hexagon tracks all the way. I think I've done it with any of them, actually, like ever.
Game over. Begin. Game over. Begin. Game over.
Yeah, I don't know. The timing is also not nearly as intuitive as it ought to be for what's going on here.
Game over.
Okay. Good thing that's that is indeed okay. That's definitely a different track. This one actually just sounds same all throughout though. So it's
Game over.
the one that's not Courtesy, and I don't think Otis either. But it's the one Focus. I think Focus. Yeah. So I guess the level 2 track must have been Otis.
Game over.
This
Begin.
is like the most ridiculous one.
Game over. Begin. Game over. Begin. Game over.
Yeah, maybe we'll just. I guess we'll just stick with. How? 457, 2948.
Begin.
Okay, that is in seconds, surely. Guess you can actually beat these stages too. Based on what some of the other menu options there are.
Line. Triangle.
Okay, trying to focus here, you know, no pun intended. See if that does me any favors.
Game
Oh, I hit
over.
that a little too quickly.
Begin.
That was close to my previous best, at least.
Line. Game over.
Right, dude.
Begin.
But we'll get another 15 minutes of this, so better make what we can of it. sure that with this amount of time... Oh shit. There'll be more that I can do. There seems to be a tiny
Begin.
minuscule bit better if you like a very strong focus for when
Line.
where exactly you want to be for the next pulse, the next concentric concentration, I guess.
Trying. Game over.
Then it just sneaks up and
Begin.
you're not really able to keep on top of that.
Game over.
And that
Begin.
feels like it shouldn't have resulted in me going to a different base entirely, but like I said, I feel like my proposed idea of
Line.
doing this game, but where one tap the button sends you to a different phase instantly. Instead of
Game
this
over. Begin.
weird kind of gradual thing.
Game over. Begin.
Feels like it would feel better to me, but I don't know.
Line.
Especially if you're going to be playing this with keyboard and mouse, the same would apply. I would imagine.
Game over.
Like that type of really good feeling.
Begin.
That should have been a loss, but okay.
Game over. Begin.
It doesn't help that, yeah, sometimes the camera tilts in a way that doesn't let me see the angle, I guess.
Line.
Doesn't let me see what's coming from the angle that I am currently facing towards.
Game over.
Also, don't think it.
Begin.
But that should have been a loss there. I feel like some of these freaking hitboxes
Game over. Begin.
want to be a bit more forgiving. I don't know, I feel like it's kind of inevitable that I'm gonna be finding more fault than anything, considering that
Game over.
like how?
Begin.
Considering that the music doesn't particularly do it for me, as I already mentioned. It just sounds like I have that to focus on.
Line. Trying. Game over. Begin.
At least make it to 30 seconds. It's could be my 3-hit combo, but for this game.
Line.
I'm not even gonna end up trying to get freaking 3-hit combo into a meme for this stream. Something, yeah.
Trying.
Way that Killer Instinct went, but I suppose it's a non-zero thing. Possibility.
Game over.
I feel like I always lose when it's like that, so. 5 of those pentagon formations, or 3 of those pentagon formations. What do you call that a pentagon actually? It's like hexagon but missing one side. What would you call that?
Line.
That could be a pentagon.
Game
Yes, if
over.
the lines that cut off kept going and joined at a vertex, then it could be a pentagon. That'll be an imperfect pentagon, but
Line.
at any rate, that's the point at which I end up losing, I've noticed. It's way too fucking fast.
Game over.
And yeah,
Begin.
and hard to focus on. It's kind of a given though, at this point. I don't know, I feel like quite a while back, there was another game that was Plasma Fire. No, Plasma Fire is from Flyrange.
Again.
The game is called Flyrange. Let's start with Plasma Fire because that's another track from Flyrange that I tend to have trouble remembering because it's not very distinctive to me.
Line.
But Flyrange was another game like this where I feel like it's just yeah, okay,
Triangle.
sure. Don't think I'm gonna be coming back to this though.
X square.
Ooh, okay, I guess I made it past. I'm pretty sure that the formation there was different, certainly then. Where I ended up dying every other.
Game over.
See, that time I feel like it shouldn't have moved faster than
Begin.
usual. To my feel anyway. So there's definitely a randomness element to it too, you can't just
Line.
get used to the patterns and have that be reliable is the problem too. I guess I hit my goal. Hit my 3-hit combo for this game.
Triangle. Square.
Was it a little bit better at getting past that one part that gave me trouble?
Game
And then they
over.
do that. It's like, how to describe my thought process during those few moments. It's like, you go to the other side because you expect that there's going to be a gap there, but there's no gap because the gap only appears later. But by that point, you've seen that there's no gap, and you've moved away from that side because you saw that there was no gap, and that's when the gap appears. I don't know. These are my gripes with this game. Like I mentioned, pretty much the main thing that I'm going to be able to focus on with it.
Line.
But I will still give it another 10 minutes.
Triangle. Game over.
Or 8 minutes, I guess. Less than that at this point. It was 10 minutes the last time I looked, which is probably a good thing. We're getting like
Line.
no gaps between each of those occasions.
Game over. Begin.
You're still gonna freaking get me every time, though. I think I've even drunk any water during this, and yet silly. I'm doing these little hiccups every so often. Not really hiccups, but like little. Not quite burps, but in the same. Okay, where's the music gone? What happened? What the fuck?
Game over.
Already just like doped out for a moment. I don't know why.
Begin.
Pretty sure this is installed on the freaking the SSD as well, the NVMe, so
Line.
clearly shouldn't be doing that. It's kind of bizarre.
Triangle. Game over.
Oh, jeez.
Begin.
And there's a bit of regression where we were mentioned in one of these streams, like the
Line.
phenomenon I've sometimes described where you have you have Einstein's definition of insanity, where it's like if you try doing the same thing over and over and expect different results. That's insanity, but what happens, what do you call it when you try the same thing exactly over and over and you get different results? Because that's like, it feels like I run into sometimes in scenarios like this. Of
Game
course.
over.
But I was almost there.
Begin.
That's the previous best as well.
Line.
Well,
Triangle.
I don't know, you kind of do get accustomed to
Game over.
things here.
Begin. Game
I
over.
was just really distracted there, sorry. You do kind of get accustomed to how this runs after a bit, but it doesn't really make it better, I would say. That would be too kind of weird. Or what that feeling is like.
Triangle. Square.
Oh jeez, okay, that's the new formation, I'm pretty sure. A new bag of tricks, it suddenly threw at me. On occasion, oh well, maybe I made it to even 40 seconds, so that's different. Really don't expect to be
Hexagon.
beating any of these levels, but the super
Game
pentagon, okay,
over.
yeah. New bag of tricks that I wasn't able to overcome that time.
Begin.
Get another 5 minutes though. Never know what could happen.
Line.
I don't know. It's kind of making me think like a similar dynamic.
Game over.
Once a long time ago.
Begin.
Maybe not super long ago, but certainly quite a long while ago, like a good bundle of years ago. I remember playing those jumper games that were made like in Game Maker way back in the day, that inspired Super Meat Boy.
Triangle.
They're just kind of filled with stuff that reminds me of what I'm going through right now with this.
Square.
It just kind of feels cheap and nonsensical in a lot of ways, but you also kind of get used to it and adjust and grow ways to its tricks, and in those games it feels satisfying when you overcome it. And this is what I'm not so sure, because ironically enough its dynamism like makes it not feel quite so rewarding, because
Begin.
it's not like you're going up against the same thing each time.
Line.
It's not random, so it's whatever happens feels more like chance than skill. At least to me it does.
Triangle.
Now the colors are
Game
also
over.
changing.
Begin.
Pulling me off. I think it's gotten this red before. And it's throwing me off a decent amount.
Line. Triangle.
Okay, really, I think that was gonna work.
Game
But
over.
I really don't think that should have gone that way, but
Begin.
I'm just gonna say it every time because I think that every time. I've run down the timer by another half-life, so
Line.
I really don't think that there's gonna be any further progress than what we've already done, but well, it was a demonstration that served its purpose. see.
Triangle. Square. Game over.
I had to correct that last moment, but I guess it didn't quite take. So I'm gonna expect about 4 runs. If it continues to go in the same fashion.
Triangle.
Okay, sometimes I correct and it works, and sometimes it just doesn't.
Square.
Figure.
Game over.
See, that time it felt like I could have pressed it a little bit more, but it felt like I would have played a disaster.
Begin.
I don't know. The movement is just something that I just don't get used to.
Game over.
As evidence there. It's another demonstration of that. And I get the feeling that this really wouldn't even make a difference if we were playing it with like mouse and keyboard, just keyboard I guess, not really mouse. So the mouse doesn't do anything, does it? Not what you can actually control with the mouse. I guess I'll try that for the last minute of this. You can control it with left and right mouse clicks. So you could play with mouse or keyboard, I guess.
Triangle. Game over.
But yeah, big difference that's making.
Begin.
Right, I think this will be the last run. Back to using the controller then.
Line.
I'm like really unfocused though. Also, I will say it doesn't, I don't think I'll be finding this out, but it doesn't feel like it would be an easy game to come back to.
Triangle.
You actually intend to do well in it either. It's like you gotta put yourself through this for a while so you can kind of get your mind used to how this works, and then it seems like it would be easy to just immediately cast off that muscle memory and not be able to get it back. So you just do it again, at which point,
Hexagon. Game over.
there it is, yeah. I don't know how I could have done it any faster, that's the problem. Maybe if I like went in the other direction, but well. It's hard to focus on that as well, but that was Super Hexagon. Options credits, start the game. We know the show VSync now. Whatever, enable arcade mode. For arcades, tournaments, parties, and events, well, I guess we won't be finding out what arcade mode does. I guess we could have if I been aware of it before, but that didn't pan out that way. But yeah, in light of that, I don't know if I can declare a Super Hexagon and adjacent games moratorium as well, because I don't have like a way to tell it ahead of time, but that was that. Yes, now I know. And yeah, let's just do one more game, just so I can have that not be the last thing that pops up. What will pop up next though? We just don't know. Boy. The answer is F0X, which this could be interesting too. It's not really having any very concrete idea of both what to expect and in a couple of different ways. Yeah, F0X gets off that list. F0X gets off of this list. Yes. And with interlock, F0X gets on the stream in a prompt fashion. Let me see. I do have that. Interlock will have this as well. Do I? Let's move that way. It's not here. Maybe I have it somewhere else. Not related to the Docs game Hexagon. I mean, I would imagine so. Unfavorable. What are your feelings on the FIFA remaster? Well, it's something to look forward to, I think. Like the main thing that I've seen people talk about it, say about it, I guess, is concerned about how, you know, there's a lot of fan content for Thief 1 and 2. It's like one of the main things that those games are known for. It's like, certain if any of that will work with the new version, but apparently maybe it will. It might somehow. That might all be the case. I don't know how they're gonna do that. Then it also gives me an excuse to go back to precisely that for a expansion, like a fan-made expansion for the first game that I just was not aware of, because apparently it came out in recent years, called the Black Parade. The only full-length expansion that I played before was like an expansion for Thief 2, which was Thief 2X, which that one came out quite a long while ago. So I had a lot more opportunity to be aware of it and play it, and did just that, but for the Black Parade I had not heard of it until in the middle of this new development. So maybe I'll check that out sometime soon, but yeah, generally looking at keeping an eye on how the new version remaster will be, because I do have a good bit of trust in how Night Dive being able to do things correctly in that regard. Certainly more so than whoever was in charge of the freaking Deus Ex thing that they unveiled, which who the fuck knows how that's gonna go. Haven't really heard anything further from that, but anyway, what am I doing? I'm getting distracted. Need to figure out where this F0X thing is. I guess I'll just try to do it this way. Let's see. So I can wrap up this soon. Let's do this, F0X. Let's see if I do this, will it work? Okay, it looks like yes. It sounds like yes. Let's see how this goes. Need to make sure the swing is visible, and this as well. There we go. And go ahead and start up a timer. Why not? You know, this might go kind of comparably to the last, some of the last few games that we have here. There's me being very bad at it, but let's find out. I think when I tried F-Zero on the Super Nintendo, it went too badly. On here, let's see. Raise time attack, death rays versus battle practice options. So just go for this at this point. Actually, let me see if I can also cheat a little by taking a moment to maybe turn the sound up a bit. Maybe I shouldn't, because I feel like it was plenty loud when the title screen music was playing, but I'll give it a little boost anyway. Let's say this much. See how that goes. Yeah, that sounds okay. Maybe I won't be messing with this at all. I'm a standard expert. What if we, I mean, we only have a little bit of time, so let's just go straight into GP race. Why not? I'll do the baby mode first. Jack Cup, Queen Cup, or King Cup? You'd see the figure eight. Alright. Oh, and I guess we only have a few. I guess all these machines are survival, but we only have a few right now. We got Blue Falcon, Golden Fox, Wild Goose, Fire Stingray, White Cat, and Red Gazelle. I think I know most of these characters. Guess what is good? Vanilla as hell. Just Blue Falcon. Just do it in the middle too. Be a little bit more towards max speed because I wasn't able to get it back exactly in the middle. Oh boy. So let's see how this is gonna work. Maybe for some reason here right now. Oh shit, okay. I think I just accidentally hit C because I was just trying buttons. I don't think I need to restore my energy at this precise moment. The one more thing that just came to mind about the Thief Remaster just now, regarding the debate about the bit crush dialogue again. I'm sure that's been confirmed that apparently, you know, I'll mention that there's another newer fan campaign that I had my eye on, but apparently there's also going to be like a new, I guess, quote-unquote official campaign that's going to be added to the new version to some extent. Like, I'm guessing it's going to be more like the new campaigns that they put into the Heretic and Hexagon remaster, where it's not like full game length, but at least an approximation. Well, it's probably going to be pretty good. At least I would expect as much. I wonder what kind of what they could deal with as far as the plot talks. Sure. But whatever that ends up being, I'm gonna find it more important than at least they did for the paper set Heretic and Hexagon, where surprisingly the plot is not really quite so important. But in an actual MCU game, a bit of a different story. Okay, that was almost a full finish. One more second, and that probably wouldn't have been me first. That had ended like 1 second earlier. Just a freaking novice mode as well. There's some mechanics here that I'm also not really making good use out of right now. That was Leon. Isn't there another character that's probably in this that's called, yeah, James McLeod? It's literally the Star Fox reference. And yet you got this other character called Leon that actually looks like Fox. I don't know. At least from this angle he does. Silence at high speed. Oh boy, it's less intricate and more just acceleration max speed, I guess. It might actually be a good idea to mess with it this time. Acceleration max speed, I guess. Max speed, perhaps, might be the thing to invest in for this. we got silence, I guess is the name of the location. Whatever. You know it right now. The track is Dream Chaser. As opposed to, you know, the Super Nintendo F-Zero where all the track names are just location names, stage names. Well, let's see if this is gonna go well at least. Boost power. How do I activate my boost power? I guess I can just hit B. That seems to have done the trick. I don't know exactly how I got boost power though. Is it by just tailgating some of these dudes in front of me? A little bit somewhat skewed stats towards higher max speed. It doesn't seem like I'm gonna be able to make it past these guys. Or like that. Okay, wait, we have to do that more. I don't know if that's this is what was meant by boost power. Like now I can expend my energy to like move myself faster. The final lap yet. Yeah, there's no way that I came in first if that was final lap. Not even in the top 3. Was that going to have repercussions? Well, top 6 are noted here. 76 points, that puts me at... puts me at number 3 overall, but not a huge difference. Let's stay in front of Beastman and Leon. Maybe we can salvage this. Sand Ocean Pipe. Well, I guess we'll skip it in the middle again for this. I don't know if that really makes a huge difference. Sand Ocean fall down to the screen, I think, is what the track that we just heard is. Oh. Yeah, I guess the boost power is not something that we have immediately. It's any indication. My goodness. Actually, I can't use it right now. Just sacrifice my shield for the sake of a boost in speed. Oh geez. Now I do. Now get out of my way, nerds. Where's my rival? My rival, like one of the designated, one of the people designated by virtue of doing better than me. Oh shit, okay. I need some of that boost. I also need to get my energy back. Okay. Probably gonna be able to get in front and stay in front, but so I'm gonna do my best. Oh dear. Oh shit, oh fuck, well, that didn't go quite as well as I could have. Yeah, I was hoping to avoid that, but oh, we get to restart, so just, without further fanfare, just have to redo that one race, okay. Instead of having to, like, I don't know what I was expecting, like, getting out of the hole. Up. Have to restart that. Because that would be pretty brutal. Would be pretty surprised if when that happens you get like no penalty whatsoever though. Just get to keep going. Ooh, okay. Good thing that there is, surely there is a use for the, oh god, for the C button. Yeah, but I use it. Just watch out about using boost when you're in these tunnels, so stay right side up, I suppose. So try not to run out of, oh gosh, energy. What I've used it right now, but get my energy back now, so it's fine. If I can just stay in front, oh shit, that would be ideal. In front also, don't die. Okay, what the fuck? I'll do the freaking half-pipe gateway, which felt like I was completely lost control of just moving through the pipe. I feel like the pipe is more my rival at this point than any of these dudes that are on the track. I better watch my, something that I should keep track of as well as my speed. Right now it's 165 kilometers per hour, if I'm reading that correctly. You can't really see this, but like part of the screen, like the very bottom part of the screen is cut off from my monitor. But it shows up on the stream. Just keep it in the mid 700s for this. I really at least keep control of how we're moving, and then after we get out of the tunnel we can do the fancy stuff. Let's put a boost. There. So yes, I boost in the tunnel. Anderson, yeah, watch your back, but more importantly, let's fucking if my rival can get the fuck out of my track, that would be nice. Okay. Just speed in the tunnel. Right now it looks like we're in very good shape, so just keep going the right finally. There's no pipe to try to trigger the matrix. Well, now the problem here is that there is in fact a pipe. Alright. 100 points for that. Should maybe put me back in top of the rankings here. Let's see. No, not quite. We're 3 points behind Leo right now. See if we can make that up. What might be the final course? Devil's Force corkscrew? Oh boy. Sounds exciting. This is still going hard right here. Devil's Force still going hard. Oh dear. Okay. I'm also trying not to run into the mud in the forest. Of course it's a forest. How would there not be mud? It's so obvious. It's a no-brainer, okay, so still not entirely sure how I can do to like control my turns better here. Let's see if we can make use of it. So I just actually have to slow down, I don't know. I boost through the mud? That seems like that would not be great. Yeah, I might not clutch this cup after all. Why am I watching my back? Why am I checking? What's the problem? I mean, I don't know, it's because my ugly ass rival is behind me. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Oh, fortunately the corkscrew really... Oh, shit. Oh, wait, my energy is like almost gone. That's what that fucking... That's what that sound was. Oh, that actually is a problem. Unless I'm about to get some more energy. Oh, thank fucking God. Okay. Yeah, can you tell I'm not familiar enough with this game by not recognizing the you have low energy sound? Well, I did get 100 points, that's a 7-point advantage difference, so that should be enough. You know, that's the final race in this cup though. Yeah. Here we are at the top. Nope, we got big blue. But hey, that only means that we have even more of an opportunity to go ahead. Side in the ice. Just big blue. I don't know if anyone's actually going to call this track the side in the ice in the chase. As opposed to just big blue, which is like the much more obvious thing to identify. Oh, based on how gravity seems to work here. Guess falling off the track isn't really a concern here, unlike previous tracks. At least not on that part. And by previous track, I of course mean mainly that one with the pipe, which I already forgot what one it was. It's the third one. Silence, I think that was the one before that one. Shit. Kind of hard to keep track, like, which sides of these things the boosts are on. Say that. I guess I should just use the boost more liberally. Considering that I don't really have to worry about falling off for the same reason. At this point, not really. Oh, you know, just like dangerously low under now. So much for being able to use the boost. I don't think we're coming in first this time. Fortunately. Or fifth. Oh boy, this could be a problem. So where does this put me? It's a 30-point difference. Yeah, I don't know. Big old difference now. I got the last moment, question mark? No, we got more. I don't know how many courses we got in this one cup. Town high jump all on this. Wait, I will send up freaking really loving it this time. There's gonna be much I can do. Well, that blue stuff is stuff that I want to touch, but... Oh, okay. Interesting. Oh, some people are wiping out. Still somehow very close to the back of the line, too. I thought that big jump was gonna fix that, but I guess not. Oops. Stuff is... well, it's kinda good. At least it might be. They really it's not killing me. It slowed it down though. Didn't really pay attention there. Okay. I guess more airtime doesn't really help you. We got that. Oh, we got boost. We got... Here's my fucking boost now. We gotta pay the price. Shit. I'm almost out of energy, but I can't even fucking hear the noise. Oh, I'm dead. Oh well. It's gonna be the last race nonetheless, whatever's coming up here. We don't have, like, lives or anything, right? Doesn't look that way. Let's try that again, this time with less, unintentional, reckless boost usage. See, I feel like this is about as well as I would do if I've been on arcade bits, so... That's another thing to add to my comments on that possibility. Okay, yes, that maybe it's not a good thing to touch this stuff there. In fact, a desirable circumstance. Ooh. Also keeping in mind that this is again, you know, easy mode of this game I'm playing on right now. Not much better possibility of, oh shit, of catching up this time, though, I think. That time's up, but... Okay, and look, I shouldn't, you know, end up wiping out at least. Well, my rivals are still very close behind, though, so I don't think that coming in first is going to make a big point difference this time. Unfortunately. And then there's that. How did that happen? Whatever. Sure, we make up the difference. Alright. All the difference that made. All the difference that's gonna make at this point. Don't think it's gonna be enough, but oh well. Maybe it'll be fine if we come in top 3. Oh, and particularly enough, it looks like that is in fact the end of the cup. So that was impeccably timed, in a way. Jack Cup Novice. Let's see. Oh, there's all your statistics to put into the books, which is surely what will happen. Sand Ocean, Devil's Forest. I think Sand Ocean was the one with the bubbles and pipes, wasn't it? Had to be. Total ranking 3rd. Yes. Oh well. I don't think I might be getting any retro cheetos for that. Just don't think so. Maybe things would have gone differently if I had picked a character that wasn't most vanilla character in the game, but I don't know. And there's number 1 with the freaking smug ass decal on the car. Great. So glad that they took the time to skywrite that with fireworks. It's like, yeah, okay, but it was mediocre. And we wanna put that in such a spectacular fashion. Announcement, whatever. That was F-Zero X, yeah. That's about what I thought it might be. But I think that might actually be the final F-Zero game that I had left to try. At least in this this format, I believe so, because yeah, I tried F-Zero GX in the past. So I can at least put that behind me. It's crazy how the guy from System Shock counts down the way to the start. Huh. And also shouts out oh wait, I just realized what the joke was for that. Okay, never mind. I mean, I guess it must be the same guy, surely, that's counting down, and that also shouts about the when you get the boost power and all that stuff. But yeah, I just realized the joke was that he literally looks like the guy from the cover. Freaking graduation cap android. What's it actually called? Like Elite Android. Something like that. But it's not a game that I guess. I'd say I haven't played in a while. I haven't played the original in a while. I played the remake a bit when it came out, and then came back to finish that one after a while, but that was all just stuff I did on my own time, except for, well, the demo was on stream. Like, debut demo, I guess. And then came back to it on my own time, but somehow in spite of that I still cannot clearly remember what those enemies are actually called. So I can find out though, it'll only take a moment. Shock, Elite Cyborg? Level 9 bridge. Well, they're in level 9, so maybe they'll be in this. Enemies include Autobomb, Mutated Cyborg, Cyber Assassin, Cyborg Elite Guard. I think that's a guy. Yes, Cyborg Elite Guard. I guess is the name of the enemy. And they are in the remake, but... well, but nothing. They look pretty similar to the original. That was a very good remake. And, you know, that was by Night Dive, too, so... legitimately one of the best remakes I've seen as far as... knowing how to, like, add quality of life while also being respectful towards the original, so... I think that's a pretty good heralding for the upcoming Thief remaster. And the new campaign that will probably be therein, but yeah, I think that's gonna bring us to the end of the stream for now. Take a look about here and there. See if there's anything else that I would want to add right now, but probably not. But yeah, if I can go ahead and get a bit more of this into my schedule of mostly doing, well, not much stuff right now due to circumstances, but the ever-present project of trying to catch up to at least having started everything that's in the Chase playlist. And I try to dedicate myself to each day and then play other stuff that has nothing to do with the stuff that I would play on stream, but which is quite a long list, but see if I can at least come back to continue my Heretic 2 playthrough. Haven't tested that, but I suppose I should. I think I got it figured out to where it would work fine. Go back to it, because that's like part of the reason why I ended up kind of cutting short the, I think, only time I ended up streaming it so far. That's a game that could definitely use a remaster because it's one of the jankiest possible engines, or at least engine applications, because I think it's not that different from the engine for Hexagon 2. The difference with Hexagon 2 is that one had some at least one source port, so that's actually kind of good. Which is, I'm pretty sure, what I just used when I streamed that game. That went really well, but yeah, Heretic 2 is just kind of on another level, but it's also stuck in like limbo. I'm pretty sure IP limbo because it's like the Hexagon 2 expansion. It was not handled by id. As far as publishing, it was handled by Activision, so very unfortunate circumstances. But oh well, maybe someday. I mean, we got freaking Thief that was passing through Square Enix's hands for the crappy 2014 reboot. Went over. Now it's at least the original. I mean, it's the same IP, but it's a different game, obviously, but it's the same IP. It's being remastered by a studio that cares, so that's nice. So maybe someday the same hadn't happened to Heretic 2, because I mean, even for just Heretic and Hexagon Vanilla, which is what got a remaster already. I think it's technically one of those things that's like owned by Bethesda Cinemax now, because it was, you know, former id Software thing. But, yeah. So that I don't get lost just talking about that stuff for an unwieldily long amount of time now. I guess I'll just go ahead and end things off here. So yeah, hopefully be back soon, sometime in the near future, indeterminate. Wish I could be more determinate with it, but I don't think I can reasonably do it at this time. But hopefully, you know, not go another 6 months without streaming. So I'll go take a look at the daily quiz now. But yeah, hopefully Heretics 2 soon, and maybe some more streams like this in the future, because we got like quite a few more games to go through that are eligible. That's only the ones that actually make it into the list each time there's a new patch, so even then it's still growing each time that happens. So take it easy, everyone, give everybody a call like always. Thanks for chatting, always great other people chat. I'll hopefully be seeing you before too long on this here avenue. Just really need to take a drink of water now, so I'll just say later.